Party pulls up to Baron Wade's old mansion, now Baron Vott's home. As you are led into the, let me get everyone real quick, as I move people into place.
Now, should I see notations such as library F1, secret entrance to B1, church hall, yada yada yada?
Just ignore that. There are no secret entrances. It's just a map I copied, and I can't get rid of the wording. There are stairs. There's a second floor, but I've got that on another map. So if you go up to the second floor, I'll just like copy you guys over and put you there. But I have not set that one up, so it might take me a second.
Okay, what character is this? Clicking on by hunger.
That is Nolly. That is the one that Grim recruited, the old woman hunter. As you can see, I just used like tokens, like free tokens from that I already had to use all of these. That's just the thug.
Where's
These
Bryson?
are he's right in front of you.
This
Oh, can
map
I
seems
control
random.
this one?
You no, determined by character setting. Okay, fuck that. And Ilias. Okay, you should be able to now. Daniel,
Yes.
I will also get yours. Taylor's yours as well.
Is this somewhere we've actually been in the campaign once before, or is this just a
It
reuse
is.
map? I
Yeah.
would say, like, I know I've seen the map before. I'm just trying to remember if it's like this campaign or last campaign.
Yeah, it was this campaign. This is where you saw the Shadow Baron take power.
Oh, so it was literally okay. So his own. Gotcha.
Taylor, you can control this one right here. The woman, it's actually a guy, but it's a woman token.
Sorry, I'm trying to find where we are on the map. We always load
Oh.
in very low.
We're at the bottom.
Bottom, a little ahead of those like gate curtains things.
Okay, I see now. Which one is it? The one that's next to me?
The one right here. That is Jella walking next to you. So she was also at this party with you guys when you saw the Shadow Baron take power. She's the one that
Okay.
teleported you out, saved you from the Shadow Weavers. Okay. David, you here?
Yes.
So these cloaked individuals lead you through the gates into the estate, and let's just say you guys go over here to the stables and put away the carriage and the horses, and they lead you back over here to the vestibule. They walk right through the door. They don't say anything. They just kind of expect you to follow them at this point.
Question: am I recognized at all? Because I mean, I was here before.
You're disguised, Locad. Jeez.
You do
Oh, am I
have
shitty?
disguise on, but you're not really sure, to be honest. You did see that the cloaked individuals, when you first got into town and saw them, they looked you over as they cantered their heads over, looking at you. So you're not really sure whether or not they notice you and are just playing it cool, or if they have no idea.
Okay, cool.
I say they'll be this way, my lord. And I guess for the first door, I'm going to have Bryson hold it. And then for the I'm assuming this is the second doorway. I'm going to hold the second door for the lord because he doesn't have to. He is my lord. And then we go back. Let me see if I can select both at the same time. I can. I'll go back to standing in front of him as I should.
That's good.
Apparently right now on some not shadow weavers, but you know.
All right. What about Airden, Locad, and your companions? You walking in with the rest?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just following the party, trying to be as not doing my normal being intimidating thing, trying to be very low energy, trying to not draw attention to the fact that I'm like a 6 foot like robot walking.
Yeah.
I thought we put you in the stables. Oh no, that was the cart. Never mind.
Nice joke.
Some servants kind of move out of the way as you guys bow as you buy, being led by these guys. Lag issues and all.
Hardware acceleration on it's perfect.
All right, and these guys come over here and
Oh, should I not move my characters? Or?
you're fine to move in that hallway, just not to the room. The two individuals bow towards Lord Ozod and the rest of you, and say, "The Baron is waiting within the drawing room. Please enter." And as they move their hands to the side, they vanish with plumes of smoke.
Having been around several now Shadow Weavers, could I insight roll to know if they're still there or not?
You might not know that, but go ahead and roll me an insight check, and I'll see what you might infer. Well, you are very sure that they are Shadow Weavers now, after seeing them vanish in plumes of smoke. And you might surmise that they might not be right where they were, but they're probably close.
Have I noticed others smoking in this house? Artelius is kind of needing something right now.
You're looking in the drawing room, and you can see Baron Vott and his companion, Tisdale Padres, Lord Padres. And Lord Padres seems to have a long stem pipe in his hand.
Yeah, but I'm no lord. I guess I'll abstain.
Angela, she's right next to you. Loka, she turns to you and is like, "Oh, this seems bad."
I give her a blank stare, like I don't know what to say.
This was your idea? Did you think it was going to be good? I wish I could tell her that?
Yes,
really
I, I reinsure her if I came up with the plan, we would have not have gotten this far. Very quietly though, in her ear.
well, look at it. We are this far now. And now what do we do?
What? My character doesn't do that.
Have we
My
have,
character doesn't do that.
have we long rested since I used my living weapon, or has it been a
Yeah.
day? I guess.
Mel walks in and sits down after turning to you guys, and he says, "Wait out here. Find a place next to the carriage. I won't be long."
She won't. I guess. Do I shut the door? Is that? I don't know if that's against.
When you walked
My
up, the door's
station.
open. You
Okay.
feel like you should leave it open since it was open when you walked up to it.
Yeah, but that's
I'm
probably
going-
one of their servants' jobs.
I'm going to step aside and out of sight. Well, actually, let me make sure I'm out of sight. Out of sight, and I look at Jella like. "Ooh."
All right, guys, move on out of sight. And she's like, "He's right fucking there. We're here."
There's also like 70,000 guards.
Yeah, I would like to assess the area. I mean, I know what I can see, but what can my characters see?
Get that ocular pat down. We're gonna clear it. We're gonna.
As you're walking through, you saw a number of guards. You saw some guards patrolling outside, a bunch of guards in front of the, 4 guards in front of the entrance. Walking through the house, you've seen a few guards from your perspective. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you saw 2 shadow weavers, at least what you can very confidently presume are shadow weavers.
My character kind of starts cracking his knuckles a bit. You know
Not
what?
to mention the Shadow Master and this Lord Pardres.
My character starts cracking his knuckles and like, I don't know, man. I think we can take him. This.
Jealous, like, should we take this opportunity? Try and come back?
Is there ever gonna be a time when there aren't guards here?
No.
The only way I could imagine getting him out of this mansion is if we go wait in yours and if he knows we're there. But he wouldn't come, he'd probably send shadow weavers or the town guard.
Very true.
So thinking this through, town guard has these shadow weavers, he has his personal guard, and I don't think we can kill him before we have to deal all that. What's our escape plan? Do we have an escape plan?
Run out of the
Not that
nearest
I've heard.
door we can find.
I would say not need an escape plan. That's my escape plan, anyways.
I didn't hear what Yale said actually.
Oh, Jealous said, run out of the nearest door we can find. Oh,
I have an idea.
if we're all together, I think I can get us out, but if we split up, some of us might get left behind.
I have an idea. I don't know how long we're going to talk in there. No other guards really heard our lord. He only said it to us to go wait. Let's get a diversion. Let's get all these people away. How about this? Bryson, the stables where our carriage is. You can walk up under the guise of getting something for our lord. Maybe left a bottle of wine. Maybe there's something still there you'd want. Just a bag, something. While you're in there, maybe set tinder. Eventually it's going to catch on fire and spread, maybe. That'll draw a lot of attention. People don't reply to help, but they definitely reply to fire pretty fast, don't they? That does burn our escape in the carriage, though. And now once you get it, just give it enough time so that you can walk at least halfway back before it catches the whole thing ablaze, okay?
Question for Yo. Last time we were here, I can't remember where all we went. Do you remember? Because I don't want to I can see most of the map. I don't want to be like, oh, we know of this.
You
but we
went
don't.
you had dinner in the Great Hall, all right? You were in this main hallway, of course, and you were in the ballroom.
Where
Okay,
the
in the
fuck was
ballroom,
Icy
the
Hall?
lights went out, and that's the whole chat. Yeah, okay, starting to remember.
Mhm.
I thought somebody looted a bunch of stuff, but that wasn't me. That was
Hunger did.
To quote Hunger, once he heard Racket, he said, Yale, I just, quote, steal everything.
Yes.
All right.
And I pretty much gave him everything he could hold.
So we could have a lot of guards. And again, Bryson, I want to do that. I want
I
to
say
do that.
we,
Okay.
we investigate the grounds a bit before we create a diversion. Maybe try to find right now we're guests here. I think we could probably roam around somewhat freely and scour the place. Maybe get a lay of the land before we do anything. Because right now I don't know if we know our escape exits or any of that. Yes, Locad's
we-
actually being somewhat reasonable for a change.
Well, I'd say we do because we've been here and we ran from here before with Jella.
My character knows of 3 rooms. This looks like a pretty big mansion. So
Weren't you and Nick out here in this courtyard?
Yeah, maybe.
I know Nick was because I do remember him
somebody
coming
was.
through that top door.
I was in a dance off of a noble and I lost.
I thought I was in the ballroom itself with you guys at the time.
You were in the ballroom as well, yeah. Everyone was in the ballroom at one point. Then fighting took place, slaughtering. And then you guys got the fuck out of there with Jella. She teleported you out. That's why she's like, stay close, because she's got teleport, but it's like a one and done thing.
All right, yeah, well, that's my vote. I would like to scour the area a bit more before we do anything.
All
Okay.
right.
How dark is it on the grounds from what I saw?
From the grounds, it looks like there are lanterns on most of the buildings lighting up the area around them. But the areas in between the buildings, especially if there's a big distance, can get kind of dark. Like this area over here on the
me
bottom
see.
left. next to where you entered. Pretty dark where the other characters are placed for the time being. This area over here, pretty darn dark. Yeah, so you can infer from that, like how lit up it is. You've got mostly dim light between the buildings.
Are you wanting us to like split up and look around, or
It's up to you guys.
we
Jella
gonna-
I mean,
turns to
that's
Locad and says, you and the hunter, why don't you check up to the north and
yeah. I
see what you
wasn't
can see.
necessarily suggesting like splitting up, but if you guys would rather do that, I mean, we could also do something else. That was just what I said. My vote. I'm down
You wanna
for
Scooby-Doo it?
collective.
I have an idea for my
Party.
portion. I have an idea for my portion. I'm going to take Bryson out. He's a big burly dude. I'm sure that means, to other men, he might seem a little charismatic, not like alpha, but, big burly guy can definitely at least get their attention. I'm going to talk loud to these guards up front. So I've been serving my lord, but how is it here? Like generic servant guard to servant guard talk. Maybe try to exchange, maybe see pay, maybe look for a different place of employment. Tellis is going to come out here being in total darkness. I got a few pitch arrows. I'm going to shoot one here, and in the top left, I'm going to shoot one here.
I
And I'm
don't
going to
Can you ping those again? I can't see.
here,
Okay.
here, in the top right,
Okay.
and over here in the bottom right.
And where are you
And
standing?
I'm going to move out with Bryson, and I'm going to have Bryson talk to the guards, have all these four looking at him, and maybe these four just being bored as fuck will look up too, because let's be real, he'll be talking loud and they got nothing else to do. Arctelius will be back here in darkness, and yeah, there will be the light of an arrow for just a split second, but they might
Just
not
a
even see
shooting
it.
star.
Oh, it's called archery. I want to arc that bitch high. I got 600 feet of range, and if I arc it really high, my furthest one is 200. What's this? Let me zoom out again. I fucking hate some of these goddamn characters. 220, 180. So I could arc it extra high, so I might go over everything. They might not even notice, especially if. Hear me out. These front guards are all looking at Bryson while it's going on. And I'll be in darkness. And that's my plan. 3 separate buildings on fire. I could imagine it's going to take guards' attention away from wherever we want it to be. And before the fire really starts, I'm just going to walk back in because, fire takes a second. And we can get back inside in time.
Okay. That's Archelius and Bryson's plan. What about Aird and Falk? What do you guys want to try and do?
So I don't think that's a bad idea, and I'm thinking that Fall is going to home alone some of these doorways and passages here.
He's going to what?
The
Home
Home
Alone?
Alone? You mean like try and set some traps
Yeah,
around
just
the
have
doors?
some booby traps.
Okay. What about Locad and your hunter? What do you want to try and do?
I guess we're gonna head back like we're going to the stables as requested by our master. I'm gonna see about going up this way if I can, up north, as Jella suggested, and ask these guards, I guess, here which way to the stables, because I fully know.
I point you
Genuine
around the
question
corner over here, and let's say you'll see the horse pen. You'll see it.
for their time and move around. Asking this guy as well, stables, which way? And I
wanna
assume
get
he
some
points
beef
the same.
too.
He rolls his eyes and points downwards. Yeah, it's like a horse pen down there.
And I want to go check out.
Yeah, it's still like patrolling. They're moving along at a slow pace.
All right. Where is our horses and whatnot in the stable?
They're probably over here in like the corner carriage, probably sitting outside underneath this tarp right here.
Okay, so we're gonna go check out the horses. I guess the guard there and ask him, "Hey, are we able to go take care of the horses real quick?" Or our master asked us to stay out here and attend to his things.
All right. I'll show you to the horse. Lord Ozod, correct?
Yes.
All right, and he guides you back over here, and he's like, "Let me know when you're done." Heads out.